a couple of my friends on social media, people who mean me well, express their concern about me doing intermittent fasting. I do fast every Monday from Sunday evening until Sunday evening after dinner, nothing Sunday night, nothing Monday, and then I break the fast Tuesday afternoon, and I've been doing that every week. About 40 to 44 hours generally. And some have expressed their concern about me doing this fast. In a nutshell, the science of fasting states that it is while we fast at night, for example, when we're not eating, that's when our body heals. When our bodies aren't busy digesting food at night, it focuses on cleaning up and healing itself. I feel my best when I fast. In fact, last year in 2025, I veered away from intermittent fasting, which I had done for many years since I was sick many years ago with multiple health issues, including heart disease and chronic inflammation and all of that. I nearly died. I've been practicing intermittent fasting, but I veered away from it, and I paid the price last year. I made a list, so I'm kind of looking back at what some of the things I need to cover. When I veered away from intermittent fasting last year, I developed chronic inflammation with pain all over my body 24 hours. My blood sugar fluctuated, and I gained 18 pounds in 1 year. Once I resumed my intermittent fasting, all of that resolved. I'm no longer riddled with chronic inflammation pain. My blood sugar is stable. My blood pressure is stable. I feel more clear-minded. The foggy brain is gone, among other things. Intermittent fasting helps me to maintain my ideal weight of 130 to 135 pounds. I weigh myself every day so I can keep myself accountable, that I can tweak things as necessary. And if I gained, say, 2 pounds on the weekend, say if I kind of went off track on the weekend, then I might have eaten a tiramisu or something. Once I get back on track on Monday and do my 40-hour intermittent fasting, my body knocks off that extra 2 pounds. So it helps me to keep my ideal weight. Now, most women struggle. Most people struggle with weight gain and not being able to shed the weight and just that kind of stuff, and also struggle with multiple chronic health issues in their 60s, blood pressure problems, cholesterol problems, diabetes problem, kidney, liver, brain fog, that hot flashes and stuff. I don't have those issues anymore. And it's because of intermittent fasting and also, eating a healthy diet and having a holistically healthy lifestyle. But I credit the majority of that to intermittent fasting. I don't have any blood pressure issues. I don't have cholesterol issues. I don't have blood pressure issues. I'm very healthy at 64. So what? I must be doing something right? Okay? So if fasting has helped me in so many ways, why would I stop? Why would I stop? If you doubt my testimony of how fasting has helped me to heal my body and continues to help me to stay very healthy, then I suggest that you do some research. Look into it yourself. Hear what other people have to say and see what the science says behind intermittent fasting. There's plenty of evidence out there of people who practice intermittent fasting and are very healthy. One of the big benefits, like I said, is to be able to maintain a healthy weight. And overweight and obesity accounts for so many health issues in the world, namely diabetes, cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, lung disease, kidney disease, and all those things. And also, if you look at me, I have a lot of energy. I share my life on social media. I have a lot of energy. I look good in my clothes and even in bathing suit and stuff like that. I am able to maintain a healthy body weight, and I have no health issues. So if that's the case, why would I not continue to do what I'm doing in terms of intermittent fasting? But do your research. You will be surprised. So when we eat, our bodies are busy, our digestive system and our bodies busy digesting that food. And when we stop eating, it's busy cleaning up all the debris and all the infection and inflammation and healing the body. So that is why it's important to give our digestive system and our bodies a break so it can do what it's supposed, what God made it to do, which is to heal itself. Our foreparents didn't have ready access to food. They didn't have a refrigerator. They didn't have canned foods and things like that. Our foreparents were hunters and gatherers, and they went out, hunted a deer, caught the deer, killed the deer, shared the deer among the village. Okay? They went out and hunted for wild plants. They didn't have agriculture. So they didn't have food at their disposal. So they fasted. They didn't call it fast, but they didn't always have food to eat. And they lived to be 120 years old and strong, climbing tree and things like that. My grandfather used to fast every week. On a Wednesday. They have 24-hour fasting where they did not even drink water, and they met at church and had prayer and fasting all day, went home, didn't eat anything until the next day. And my grandfather lived to be 101 and was strong and in his right mind. Even he died of old age. Okay? So he's one of my example. We eat too much. And that's because the food industry makes us feel that we need to be eating 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks in between. And that is why we're so sick. If people weren't eating too much and too much of the wrong food, why would the majority of people in this world be so obese and so sick? And the people that are not obese is not because they're healthy, it's because they have health issues like kidney issues, diabetes that suck them down, or they're smokers. But most people are sick because they eat too much, and they eat too much of the wrong foods, and so they end up with chronic illnesses like diabetes and heart disease and kidney disease and cholesterol problems, and even Alzheimer's is connected to overeating and in chronic inflammation. So I say, I'm not suggesting that you should fast. I know it works for me. What I would suggest is for you to do some homework and look at it for yourself. What does the science say behind it? What are the testimonials from other people? How bad can intermittent fasting be? When I'm telling you the wonderful, amazing things that it has done to help me, to turn around my health, to heal my body. So thank you for your concern, but it's working for me, and I feel simply amazing. This is Marva Riley. God bless, and take care of your health. I'm trying my very best to take care of mine. Take care.